Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Sammy here at Sammy J Stitches. It is Saturday, December 15th, and day 15 of Vlogmas. As you know from yesterday's video, I did miss a couple days, but we just pick up where we leave off, right? Because it's the 15th. So, I did not record right after midnight because I had a lot going on, but we're going to start here. So, I spun World Postage Stamp by Soda Stitch, and I have been working on it tonight. I did take a little hiatus where I wasn't stitching, so there could have been more, but I still got really good progress. So I've been working on the second stamp here, and all of this is new, is what I've been stitching today. So we got one more stamp up here on the top, and then we move down, and I think there's a stamp here, and then something up like a postcard, like what they stamp over the stamps. There's a word for it, but anyway, right here. So there we go. That is what I worked on tonight. Lots of new shows just came out, so I've been watching all kinds of stuff. I did watch a floss too, but I can't remember who it was. Oh, the Country Stitchers. And Kathy Haberman from Hands On Design. Those were the two I watched today. So what are we doing? Well, it's Saturday. So my relief should be showing up in the next 30 to 35 minutes. I will visit with her until my husband gets here. And then I'm going to go home and I'm going to get some sleep. Then hopefully I will get up a little bit early to try and get a few things done around my house before I come back to work and stitch with you lovely people all over again. So, we are T-minus 10 days to Christmas, y'all. Like, I'm almost ready. I need to pick up something else for my daughter, I think, and then some other stuff I can't explain because I don't know who watches my videos. Okay, anyway, I'm almost done with my Christmas. And so I'm ready. I'm ready for it to get here. We never got around to putting the Christmas lights up. And at this point, I kind of feel like it's pointless because we've got 10 days till Christmas. That's just over a week. And then after that, it's going to be rush because we turn around and leaving. So, I don't know. It just feels like too much hassle at this point. We're not going to actually have a chance to really enjoy it. Man, it's been, I know I keep saying this every video, but it's been going by so quickly that we're 10 days from Christmas and we still have to decorate stockings. That's a tradition that my family does every year, is we buy just the $1 blank stockings and then we decorate them ourselves. We also decorate I get a few of the blank ornaments and we decorate those. That one I just started last year. So we still have to do that. I have all the stuff. We just haven't had 5 minutes to sit down and do it. And then, let's see. We haven't baked any Christmas cookies. Shout out to some of my friends. I need some fudge, man. I don't bake. I don't cook really that much. I make candies when my mother-in-law says, Sam, do this. But I've never made fudge. I just wait for everybody else to make it, and then I enjoy it. I've already told my bestie that she needs to get on it, because she makes really good fudge. So, I need some fudge. It's that season, right? I drank coffee tonight. And I made fajitas in a crock pot. Now, They don't taste the same as when I make them in the skillet. But they were good. And I just threw... I didn't even cut up the chicken. I just threw everything in the crock pot at about, 3 or 4 o'clock this morning. Put it on low. When I woke up, I pulled the chicken out. Pulled it apart. I mean, I tried to cut it, but it mostly just fell apart. Put it back in the crock pot and mixed it all around a little bit. Then put it in Tupperware containers to come to work. It was really good. So, that's all I've really got today. But we'll be back tonight. So, I'll see you in just a little bit. Evening, everybody. Okay, here we go. It's still December 15th. I am back at work. My eyes itch. My allergies are like... I just woke up and I've been sneezing all day and it's been a mess. So, hopefully we don't have too many problems with that. I got a fly in my face. Okay, I got my first Christmas card today. From my friend Kim Butler from Stitching Adventures. How amazing is that card? It's amazing. So I'm super excited. My family hasn't even gotten to see it yet because I checked the mail on my way to work today and it wasn't there. So super cute. So I got that. I watched Priscilla and Chelsea today. They are doing their 10,000 subscriber giveaway. So if you're interested in that, you should go check them out. I entered for a few things. So, I feel like I had so much to say before I started the video, and now I can't focus. My brain's not working. It is what it is. Okay. Let's spin. I haven't even done that yet. Oh. I know. Hold on. Just 1 second. I've gotten quite a few comments and questions, and I was going to go through them real quick. But I have to figure out how to do that without playing all of the videos. You know, they start playing when you're trying to read the comments or comment back on the comments. Okay. Maybe? I could have sworn I had questions. Okay, so Wendy Stitching said, I like the size of your project bags. How do you store your patterns for each one? They don't look big enough for the patterns, but look nice for being organized. So, I don't have any in here with me because they're still out in the truck. I use the little pencil bags that you get, you know, for school, because they've got the clear front so I could see in them, and then they're a nice size. I started doing that because originally I would only have like 6 projects and I just keep them all in a binder and keep the binder with me. But since I've gone cuckoo bananas and I have over 30 projects, I keep them in that big tote. Unless like Lizzie Kate, her patterns are usually small enough to stay in the bag, and so sometimes I will leave them in there. But I don't use actual patterns or paper patterns. I scan everything into a Goodreader app on my iPad. In fact, I'm actually looking at using a different app in the next year. Once I figure that out a little bit more, I'll let y'all know. But yeah, I keep a digital copy of all my patterns with me all the time. So, because I can get them here or on my phone. The only problem with Goodreader, unless you've got the sync feature on, which is slow, if I highlight it on here, it doesn't automatically come over on my phone. So I try to use my phone as little as possible. That's why I'm looking into a different app for next year that should update like that across all my devices in case, you know, my iPad dies and I need to use my phone, or I'm on my iPad talking on virtual stitchers and I need the pattern on my laptop. That's something I'm working on this year. So I do not keep the patterns with me. If you make a working copy, you know, you can fold it into fourths and stick it in there. Unless it's something like a Haid. My Heaven and Art Design, I do print out a copy, even though I use Easy PDF for Heaven and Art Designs. The reason I use it instead of Goodreader is the search function on Heaven and Art Design patterns, but the ones I scan in the search function doesn't work for them. So they're, and I don't, if the search function doesn't work, then it doesn't see it as individual squares, and so it makes it harder to highlight it, which is why I don't just use all my patterns in Easy PDF. It's a little confusing. I'm sorry. If you need more on that, just let me know. But yeah, so I don't typically keep the pattern in there. It's just the fabric and the floss. I feel like there was one other one I missed at some point. It doesn't look like it. Oh, Lori said back on number 8, will I be sharing my 2019 plans soon? Yes. So my current plan is to have 2 to 3 videos coming up that are not these vlog ones, that are kind of wrapping up 2019 for me. I haven't figured out exactly how I want to split them, but I want to do the year in review tag. I've got something special planned for that video. I need to do like a recap of my year. Well, okay. This is why I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, because of what I plan for my year in review. I don't know if I'm going to add on to the end or put out a separate one where I basically do like a finish parade from the entire year. And I had this written down somewhere. In general, what I want to accomplish by the end of the year: a year in review tag, a finishes parade, a whip parade going into 2019, my year of whips plans, and then a general, not a general, like my stitching journal review from this last year, because remember I tried something new, and what I plan on doing with it next year, and any other, like, because I know I've already kind of talked about Whip Go. I'm gonna nail that down a little bit better. I'm gonna have a video where we've got more 2019 where I plan to go, and it will be before the end of the year, because you know, at the beginning of the year you're not getting videos for a few weeks. So you can look forward to all of that probably right after Christmas. One of the year in review I'm trying to get out before Christmas. Everything else will probably be right after, because I kind of want to save it till that very last second, so the entire year is as accurate as possible. Let's see. SUUSA. Enjoying your Vlogmas. Thank you for taking the effort every day. Love your Spangled. I'm starting that on Christmas Day. I'm so excited. Do you stitch that on 32 count? I think I did reply to this one, like a written reply. But I think Spangled might actually be on a 28 count. I don't have that information with me because I didn't link the tag on it. And I have it written down, but I don't have my book with me. So, I'm pretty sure that one is on a 28 count because it's what I had in my stash. And when Megan was like, "Hey, we're getting this long dog, and we're gonna start it as soon as Belinda gets her fabric." So I was like, "Oh, I don't have time to order fabric if Belinda's fabric is already on her way and she's just waiting for it. So let me see if I have anything in my stash." And I pulled it from my stash. Pretty sure it was a 28 count. I usually do 32 count now, but that one's 28. Okay, I think. Oh. Oh no, that wasn't like a question. Okay. Okay. Linda Coles asked me. She had a very long comment. So what day do we go back and finish the ornaments? I think I may have already answered this one, so I may be back in older comments. I'm just going to finish them as they come up in 2019. I'm going to try my best to get them all finished in 2019, though. Trip to London is January. We leave here January 1st. We fly out on the 2nd, get to London on the 3rd, leave London on the 9th, which we'll get to Houston the same day, and then drive home on the 10th. So the kids are going with us. They are very excited. My daughter has been on a plane before. She rode on one when she was like 2.5, I think. We flew down for my sister's graduation from high school, and but Ryan's never been on a plane, which is a little nerve-wracking with his medical stuff. I know it's not going to cause a problem. The doctors have said he can fly. I just, the pressure of the altitude, I'm worried will cause pressure. I think he may be uncomfortable at first, and it may take him a little while to adjust. So that's my only real concern there. Okay, we need to spin. We have not even spun yet because I keep getting distracted. And look, I'm already 11 minutes of gabbing. I could be really bad about that sometimes. Let's hope I don't spin one I've already done because I haven't taken them off the wheel. Ready? Let's go! Okay. It is Kitty Kangaroo. So here's what's going to happen. Because I do kind of want to catch up, I have these starts planned and I want to get them done by the end of the month. So I have 3 Advent animals left. So I'm going to do border on Kitty Kangaroo. And then I'm going to do 1 strand of whatever the next thing is. And then I'm going to start Dunkin' Dog. And then Mary Mouse. So I'm going to start all 3 of those tonight. That'll catch me up on the 2 days that I missed. Since they're all on the same fabric. Get all 3 of those. Border, 1 strand, move on. And then once I do that with all 3, I will come back and we will spin. And we will see what we are working on for the rest of the night. So yes, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get started, and I will check back in with y'all in a little bit. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So I still need to do something with that. Couple things. I watched Letitia, the crafty curator. She does a whip parade and discovers kind of an idea of what she's going to do for Year of Whips. It was good to see all her projects, and now I'm watching Kitten Stitcher. she showed off several of her Christmas finishes, 12 I believe, and she's releasing some new stuff in her shop. So if you haven't checked it out yet, you probably want to go look at that too. I feel like I watched another one, but my brain's not working today. No, I know I watched something else. Hold on. Go to my history. Oh, Metal Scrapping Chick. She shows off the Christmas cards she made. They're not cross stitch. They're like paper, you know, piecing or whatever. Not paper piecing. I know that's quilting, but she makes cards, like paper cards. So I watched her earlier today too. Okay, let's take this off. I got just a tiny start on all of these. One of them's kind of big, but there was a reason for that. But let me take it off because I have 3 of them to show you, and they don't all fit on Q-Snap. Excuse me. Got the hiccups now. Whew. Okay, so this was when I had started previously. I finished the entire side so that I could measure over a little bit. And it doesn't look like I gave myself as much room as I thought I did, but whatever. And then I did the entire border. Well, I did the entire white border because I was going to need to know how far down to go here and how far over to go over here for the next 2. Itching. Then I was going to, okay, so that was the border, like I said I was going to do. And then 1 strand of the red, this was all there was on the top of his head. The rest is in kind of the middle, so I'm not going to count all the way down. So to finish up the thread, I went around the border and it did the entire border. So that worked out pretty well. That is Kenny Kangaroo. That is the one we spun. So then I slid over a little bit. Well, no. First I went down. Hold on. Let me do this. This part of the border that I did was left over, like, I was doing this white and then I just came down here and did this border. And I called that good enough because it's not, I'm not going to have to count off of it for another piece. And then my 1 strand, the very top color was white. So I did the little white crown that goes on the mouse's head. And then I came over and did this. So I started the white and I came over this far because I had the Q-Snap like right here. And then I let it hang so I can go back and finish it. And then I started with his, well, I really started here, did these 3, came down, did the hat, and then continued around until I couldn't fit any more of that thread because of the Q-Snap. And then called it good. So those are my 3 ornament starts for today. There's 5 ornaments on this piece and then several on the other piece that I think I have 8 or 9 that I need to complete next year in order to have them all done for Christmas. I think I could do it. I think. So, I breathed in a little too rapidly and tickled my throat. I had to update 2018's Year of Whips because it is officially finished tomorrow. So I got those updated. I only had 3 that weren't either completed or UFO'd, so it didn't take me long to update those. But it meant I had to pull out one of my whips to take a picture of it. So I went ahead and spun earlier. We're going to work on Miss Lowly Daggerwing. She has very little done on her. I'll go ahead and show you before I start. I think she was a Stitch Mania start this year. And that's how much I have done. I want to say the last time I put her up because I found an error. And I'm going to have to pull something out and fix something. Not positive about that, but we'll see once I get started on it. I am going to take a quick break and eat because for some reason I am starving. And then I will get started on that. And then I guess check back in with y'all at midnight. I felt like there was something else I was going to say. I can't remember now what it was. Oh well. I'll catch y'all in a few. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, it is midnight. Day 15 is over. We are now on to December 16th. That means 9 more days till Christmas. Okay, so here's what I got. Not a lot, but not too shabby. I'm kind of working with whatever colors I already have in my little kit thing. And I don't have a lot of them just because I've been too lazy to go out to the truck and get them. Which I may do, you know, the next time I have to go out and use the restroom anyway. I did not mean to do that. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to keep working on that, even though it's killing my eyes. Between my allergies and trying to look at the tiny little X's, the eyeballs burn. Makes me tired. So. Anyways, that's what I'm going to continue to work on. I'm flipping through TV shows. So several of my shows have released an entire season on Netflix, and to make an effort to not get through them too quickly, I'm watching one episode and then changing shows, and then one episode and then changing shows. So I've watched an episode of Fuller House, an episode of The Ranch, an episode of Midnight Texas, an episode of Mom, and now an episode of ER. So I'm all over the place. I know. I like it. I don't get it either. I like the madness and chaos. And the hiccups, apparently. So, that is the end of day 16 of Flossmas and Vlogmas. I can get to work and I will see you tomorrow.